got a Civivi in a pouch without a box. And I think I know what it is. Yeah. I mean, I say I know what it is, but I don't know the name of it. But look at this thing. Got a cleaning cloth in here. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. I mean, look at it. Frag pattern G10. It's blue, by the way. It's kind of looking purple, I think, in the camera, but it's blue. And it's an old school Civivi. Look at the gold liners. Look at that. I mean, nice pocket clip. Where do you see this blade? Look at this thing. I'm going to have to look up the name of it. I mean, jimping on the spine. How is this not in current production? Is it because it's ugly or something? Just the shape of it, the big fat blade, the big fat belly. But, I mean, it's stunning. Let me get a name. This thing's amazing. Okay, this is a Civivi Naja. Naja. Maybe it's just Naha. But it's got 9CR13. Is it 13 or 18? I gotta look. Yeah, 9CR18 MOV steel. And then it's got the gold stainless liners, stainless Bruce spring steel pocket clip, the blue frag G10. What's up? The action on it's kind of stiff. I'm hoping to improve that a little bit. It's definitely stiff to unlock it. So I'm not going to flick that anymore. I am going to get a reference on where we're at, and then we're going to bug on in this thing. Let's get in it. What a cool piece, man. I love finding this oddball stuff, especially if it's older. You know, it's kind of thrilling. I don't know how old this is. I did do a search for it, and I did not find one of these anywhere. There were some different versions. There's an orange version and a black version. So there were some models of this out there. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at this on the inside. How impressive is that? That's stunning. I did not expect to see that in there. I mean, I didn't even peek between them, but man, is that cool. I mean, I got to polish all that up and make sure that that looks pristine in there. Now that I know it's in there, right? Let's check this lock. I mean, it's not a lot of room for that lock, that's for sure. Because, so here's where it's at now. And that's where it's at when it locks up. Like just the tiniest little bit, maybe I can move it. The action's stiff enough that it's worth it for me to try. I am going to take it apart and see if I can't influence that action. Because it's pretty stiff. I mean, it would make me, frankly, just not like the knife. That's how stiff it is. It's like there's too many knives that when you go to function them and use them and that are smooth as glass, just as refined as could possibly be. And so to have to put up with action that's not good, it'll wear me out. There's just no reason for it. I mean, I can see why it's doing this because this is very heavy metal and that's not very springy. Yep. All right, well, we're going to clean it all up, wipe it all down. I am going to put a tiny little bit of tension on the pocket clip since I had to take it off. Might as well take advantage of that. and turn it into, you know, one of those. And all I'm going to do is get that spring steel in there with some protection so I don't scratch it up. I'm going to squeeze it a little bit, just like so. Ready to go. All right, lots of cleaning here. I'm going to get a little bit, just the tiniest little bit of ethanol on my towel. Try to get rid of all the oils here. Look at that tall blade. I mean, wow, that thing should be an absolute razor blade. If it's not, we're going to make it one. Yeah, look at this gold shine up in here. Nice. The skeletonizing. I mean, it just looks good, man. What a cool, unique piece. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get me excited, right? Now we're going to do our best, absolute best, to keep our fingerprints off of all that. Small parts. All right. I think we're ready to put it back together. Start here. Get our pivot in, and it's captured in the scale. It's got a little nub, so it'll only fit locked down one way. Better put that backspacer on, huh? Okay, we're going to get one screw in back here and balance out that tightness on this knife, and then we're going to check that action before we get going too far. I mean, it's much improved. Can't fail it. This thing's a rocket. But I can unlock it pretty easily now. The question's going to be, does that action fail? Nope. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, because I mean, I modified it a little bit. I mean, probably as much as I could, because that action was not, it was not user friendly. I don't like it. Yeah, very nice. All right. Pocket clips recessed into the G10, but there's two screws, flat lines, so as long as these screws stay tight, probably be okay. and put that back screw in first and help pull that down because I put some tension on it. It's got some separation there. And we home. Okay. Nice hydraulic action. Much easier to actuate this lock now. Can't fail it. Very nice. Big, tall, flat grind, skinny. We'll see. So I kind of want to peek in here now because I cleaned all that up. I want to see if I can see. Yeah, look at that gold in there. It's gorgeous. What a unique, beautiful piece. All right, well, let's talk about this action now. I mean, it's really solid. I'm going to give it a B+. It's just, you know, this jimping I think is aiding. It's pretty grippy jimping. This is lowered, and because of the tension that's on that jimping is a little biting. It's not horrible, but I realize that it's there. So, I mean, I'll give it a B+. Let's talk about the ergonomics. I mean, great choke up, slicing, and this thing's probably going to slice like crazy. But even this spot back here, not so confident, very confident. I mean, this thing goes whoop right up to the top of the scale. The flipper tab creates a great finger guard. It's got this jimping on the lock, the jimping on the flipper tab, and man, just the shape. This thing is completely locked in the hand. Wonderful. Reverse grip, yeah, just as confident, very nice. And kind of a spear tip of a blade going there. But yeah, I can get in here as well, and I'd much rather be here. And this is legit. I'm locked in, man. Very nice. Very cool. Let's run that pocket clip. Thick stuff first. Yeah, put some tension on it. It's got maybe less than 1/4 of an inch sticking out there. Excellent tension. I mean, for a big knife, even on standard jean size material, this is a drier clip. That tension I put on there, the way that clip runs against that Frag G10, yeah, that's a knife where once you put that in your pocket, roll down a hill fighting a grizzly bear, when you get to the bottom of the hill, this knife's going to be right where you left it. You go looking for it, it's going to be there. Yeah, pretty cool. No wiggle. Blade. Oh, the blade just failed on me right there. Yep, sure enough. Come on, man. Had to complicate me right at the very end. Dude. All right, well, can't leave that. Got to get it. What the? Man. Yeah, and unfortunately, the action wasn't stellar. I didn't gain a bunch. I mean, I gained enough for me to go, yeah, I can live with it. But that's it. It did not go from not happy to really happy. So I got to put some tension back on this lock. And of course, if you look here on the surface of that, right here, the contact patch is always, it's just the tiniest little nub. But I'm going to have to grab that and put some tension back in it. Ugh. Maybe that's why it was all fingerprinted up, man, because somebody before me was trying to get that correct. All right, let's try it again. I'm not sure if I did enough or if I got to do more, or not sure. I'm going to put one of these screws back in. We'll check it again. Yeah, it's stiffer. Well, I'm back at it. It's going to force me to put all that tension back in it, which is probably the reason I found it like I found it, because that's the way it had to be for this knot to fail. Might have to take that pocket clip off so I can pull the scale. We'll see. And grab it again and put some muscle behind it. I'm not sure that I influenced that at all right there. But I don't want to go too far, so I'm going to try it. I mean, I grunted into it a little bit. It feels tighter here, pressing it down. I mean, it feels like it did when I first got to it. There we go. Well, there was a reason that the action was as stiff as it is. It's not, I'm not going to call it horrible, but it's not. Listen, if this was a work knife, there's a difference between being a work knife and being a bench knife or a play knife. And so if this was a work knife, it's probably totally acceptable because you're not sitting here manipulating this lock, sitting here going, I wonder if I should get Chinese tonight, or I wonder if, I wonder why my wife's late from work. No, it's a work knife, man. It's in your pocket. It's waiting for you to need to slice something. And when you do, it's ready for you. But I am going to bring this action down to a B minus. Yeah. Can't fail it. It's very snappy. It's just my dainty sensibilities on this jimping and this lock. That's all it is. It's not the drop action. It's not the opening action. It's the actuation of the lock. It's biting into my thumb a little bit. And it's making me grade it down. So if you're tough and not a big sissy like me, maybe it won't affect you at all. Yep. All right. Well, ergonomics are stunning. We went through that. I think all we're left with is, how sharp is it? That 9CR. Oh, yeah. It's got a little hiccup right there on the curve. So we'll go ahead and put a little bit of strop work in it and see if we can remedy that. I hope I don't have to sharpen it. But if I do, I will. I'll put a ridiculous edge on it. Put a mirror edge on this bad boy. Make up for that action. All right, let's try it. Yeah, it's been cut here. I'd say that. I mean, it looks like a factory edge, but in the end, I'm going to say it's not a factory edge. So I'm going to sharpen it. I'm going to make that thing sing. Okay, well, I'm going to bring you along for the ride, but I'm going to cut in and out because the video is already 20 minutes long. So what I am going to show you this right here. I'm going to profile this pretty flat using a pretty aggressive grit. Like I just want to get to it. I want to get to my profile pretty quick. That 9CR is legit steel. Like I don't have any qualms about 9CR 18. So right now I'm running on the one side and trying to get a burr up. So I've got a burr here, but not here yet. So I'm going to get that burr. Yeah, and I'm putting a pretty flat grind on it too. Yeah, so I've got a burr all the way to there, just not right here. Just to, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I've got a burr all the way along there, just not right here. So I got to work that a little more. Oh, so close. Still not quite. I'm going to go ahead and run a pass on this side. Sometimes I can get so far out on that one side that I got to even that up. Let's see where my burr's at. Yeah, I'm still shy back here. If I can get it to come up on one side, we'll be good. There we go. Alright, now let's flatten this other side. Okay, I'm going to call that profile where I want to be. Make sure I'm straight here. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do a couple of different belts and then I'll bring you back. Okay, got one of my 3M Trizac belts on here now, and I've done most of the smoothing on the heavy stiff belts, and so now with these belts I'm starting to polish. A couple of passes on each belt. That was 800. This is 1,000. And I don't know, I doubt you can see it, but I can see it. The burr is transferring very fine at this point, but it's transferring. And we're starting to get a pretty good sheen on that edge. Now we're going to go to 1200, and I'm going to pick the speed up a little bit because now we're truly polishing. As you can tell, we jumped quite a bit on the speed. And there's almost no noise now running across that belt. Alright, so we take quite a jump here. We go from this 3M 1200 to a 3000. Yeah, it's quite a step. And this is a work sharp belt. This is a belt that I think comes with this kit. And I like it. It really is going to start to put a polish on. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. All right. I think last belt we'll see. I've got a 6,000 and a 12,000, and I may wrap up on this 6,000, this purple belt. This is also a work sharp belt. These belts, these high grip belts are basically cloth. Just a super fine grit on them. And we'll go up one more. So if you think when we were doing most of the sharpening, we were down there, now we're up here. Quick strop. I'm just going to catch it right here. And then let's see where we're at. Yeah, it's that kind of sharp. Now let's see if I can show this polish. I always kind of struggle showing, but we're zoomed in now. There it is. I mean, like a mirror, right? Pretty sick. Where am I? There we go. Try to get the right angle, the right light. It's difficult. But yeah, she is shiny.
Toby didn't shower either.
All right. Well, okay. Well, let's wrap up. I mean, all in all, yeah, things crazy, screaming sharp now. I don't know. I probably had, I don't know, 10 minutes or so in that. Uh, maybe 12 or 13. I don't know. Not too many, but yeah, so there we go. Got an edge on it, and yeah, we're done. I got to play with it. I haven't sharpened a knife in a while either, so that was kind of fun. All right, the Naja, the Civivi Naja, pretty cool. I appreciate y'all watching with me and watching me mess around with my sharpener too. Appreciate it, y'all. Take care.